Hey everybody, it's me, Sean. Welcome back to another thrilling episode of Software Incorporated. So we have got our new teams more or less set up. They'll be showing up to work here soon. I've got Sean working away here on autoplay. We've got our support team. Hopefully they're going to be enough, and then we'll be able to pull the programmers on the programming team and put them on to, Well, you shouldn't feel so isolated, Ben. You're working amongst your coworkers. Why do you feel so isolated, Hal? I bet it's because they don't have a water cooler. So let's build a water cooler for them to enjoy in their office. Oh, we do have one out here, but Ben's just upset because he's not. So why aren't you getting, you should be getting like social stuff from, is it because of the cube walls? Do those keep you from feeling super isolated? Did they go home already? Oh, he did go home already. So why did he go home so early? Oh, that's right, because the support team works weird hours. That's why. All right. Okay, so I think we can take. I'm going to take the programming 9 team off of there. I'm going to put them onto here. So there we go. So we're going to have one too many programmers on this team. Let's take a look at the programmers on the programming 9 team. Oh, that's weird. All right, so I don't know why it doesn't keep this information in between games. So Caleb is in class, but that still leaves 3 more, and that's 4 more, or 1 more than I need. Andrew is sick. Chani is changed teams. So Andrew, why don't I send you to a class as well? Programmer. We'll have you go there for 3 months, and I will have you learn 3D. There you go. Great. Okay, that'll keep you out of trouble, not causing any problems here with our program. Now, the estimated code units is 14. Okay, so we have a little while yet before I want to do the. Oh, now somebody else called in sick. Andrew Rappel, huh? Andrew is. Oh, he's the programmer I just sent to class. How can he call in sick? I guess it doesn't matter. So we should have 3 programmers working on it now, which should not cause any problems, and hopefully that'll be good. I do want to do all right, now, are you feeling better? Why is your social thing still so low? But you guys, your social stuff is perfectly fine. Do I need to get rid of, that? Will that help with the social stuff? Caleb is not skilled in audio code. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Oh, Caleb's a lead, and he's not skilled in audio code, huh? Oh, he's really unskilled, isn't he? So is pretty much everybody, to be honest. All right, well, that's one too many programmers in here. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm going to leave it like it is, but what I think I will do is move Sean onto that team, because it doesn't matter when he switches team. He's going to be fine no matter what. Let's take a look at the team dynamic for programming 9. Yeah, look at that, 211%. So that's really going to help out his abilities. And we're going to have our marketing team right up. Oh, I need to announce a release date. All right, let's think this through. So it's July. August, September will be enough for us to finish programming it. So at the end of September, we'll have it programmed, right? Do we have any vacations coming up? Need to consider that as well. Programming 9, they take a vacation, so I'm glad I thought about that. So skip August. September, October. And then we'll do bugs November, December, January. So February will be the release date for this software. Great. All right, so February 1984. Okay. Yes. And now we want to do a press release. And we'll do text and pictures. Sure, why not? That's good. Okay, great. And this press release down here, no, right there. We want to prioritize that. Very high priority. Great. Good that we're marketing these other things, but honestly, they're not selling very well. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Now, oh, this is the support team that shows up at noon, of course. Great. And they're doing pretty well, I think. Do we have, they have 5 employees, which is an awful lot. So Chani, their leader, is still in class. I guess I could change that role to lead any role. Okay, great, good. Now our artist, we can see, oh, somebody told me in the comments that I have my artist, oh, they get off an hour early, which sounds about right for an artist, but they shouldn't be getting off an hour early. They should work the same hours as everybody else. Now my artist has nothing to do, and there's no demand for art on this project, so it's not like putting them on that project is going to do any good. So I'm going to send them to another class, I guess, but I need to see by looking at the correct window what is elation is facile. What didn't I send you to a 3D art class? I could have swore I did. Well, that's what I'm going to do now. All right. Elation. Oh, it's because that's a Darius Rose. I see. Well, never mind then. So Darius, who's our designer, we'll send you to a 2D design class for 2 months. Very nice. All right. Educate employee, designer, 2 months, 2D, start education. Great. Great, great, great. All right. And you, meanwhile, go ahead and head home. Move furniture. No. There we go. Go ahead and head home. Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping in. This press release is going to take a long time because these guys are slow pokes. We're making good progress on autoplay. Did the marketing team go home already? Oh, everybody's gone home except for the support team. Support team is doing great though. We are very close to having all of the stuff done on that. How are our computers looking? 92%. No problem. I don't think anything is broken down. So let's go ahead and get a cleaner in, and that will take care of that. And then we'll be able to skip to the next day. Now, we're still not making like much money, unfortunately. 1474. Oh, geez, it already went to the next day? So we lost $72,000. Okay. Yep, I knew they were going to ask for a lead as soon as they got that raise. Yes. Oh, $64 a month? Okay, I must have missed something. So that wasn't a bad thing. Why do I still have the programmers on the KGIP OS team? Silly boy. All right, skip ahead. Nice, beautiful, shiny office. There's our artist who doesn't need to be sitting around the office all day moping about. Look at that though, so skilled. Let's go ahead and send you to a design class because we don't need any art. So design, 3 months. Network, sure, why not? There you go. Bye. Bye, you. You can go home now. You don't need to sit around. You and your moping. All right, it's August. Our programmers are going to be on vacation this month, so I don't need to worry about that. February is when this comes out, right? So January, December, it's hard to count backwards, November, right. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to need all the way through October to code this, but we'll put in a good effort. Some employees are unhappy with their job. Ben, why are you still unhappy with your job, man? I don't get it. What can I do to increase your social? Do I need to have your desk like directly next to this other person's desk? I don't know if that's going to help or not. Let's watch. No, satisfaction is still going down. Ben. I want you to be happy, buddy. Now where are you going? Toilets are disgusting. Okay. That seems like a weird thing to be upset about. I don't get why you're so unhappy. Why everybody else's social, well, no, their social stuff is really not all that good. Maybe if I move the water cooler into the middle of the room. Doesn't seem like that's gonna do anything. Now, these guys don't seem to be having social problems. What do I need to do to resolve that? Meeting rooms or something? Lunchroom? Like it's too early for them to have a lunchroom. Chairs out in the hallway? Chairs have to be seated at a table, so that's not going to do us any good. I guess I could set up a small room, like a lobby area here, and put some tables and stuff in there. If we get rid of this wall and we move, oh, well, that's nice. Apply style, hallway, great. Move you there. Move you there. Right next to the bathroom. That's classy. There we go. And we'll put in a few. We'll put in a little table set up here with some chairs. And copy that. There we are. Now anybody can sit over in here. And maybe put a plant in here or something. Function, decoration. Kind of liven up this room a little. All right, we'll see if that helps. Gives them somewhere to socialize. I guess I could have a meeting there or something if they need to do that. But I'm sorry you're so unhappy, Ben. I don't know what I can do. You're going to ask for more money. And I mean, we technically can do that, but it's not really, not great. All right, so we're generating some followers. That is great. Let's skip to tomorrow. 4 employees went on vacation. Probably the marketing team? I don't know. If it was it looks like it was the marketing team. Well, I'm glad I got that press release done in time. All right, and this goes up to 14, right? 13? 14. Okay. If we look at our additional programmers here, I probably ought to continue educating our lead, wouldn't you think? Educate in programming, audio. All right, $1.3 million, so we're not wealthy, but we've got enough money to survive. All right, so next month is the final month for Autoplay's development. And all right, sorry about the abrupt cut there. Unfortunately, the game crashed about midway through October, and I've had to start over. And so not only did I have to start over, but I actually recorded this whole next, whatever it is, 8 minutes or something like that. And because my computer restarted, it didn't even record my audio. So now I'm recording the audio as we watch. So this will be weird. Here I'm frustrated that it didn't remember to keep that stuff open. And I'm going to train Ben to go into lead because I'm like, oh, that'll help out his his social problems, which is great, except if you watch, he walks right over to the water cooler here in just a minute, because I keep him, you can see that he's highlighted down on the bottom there, and I'm like pointing out his social skills. There I am pointing at Ben, like looking at how lonely he is, and oh, poor Ben, boo-hoo. And any minute now, there you go, he goes over to the water cooler and drinks, and suddenly he's not having any social problems anymore. And it's like, oh, I guess I didn't really need to send him to his leadership class quite yet. But what's done is done. And here we are at the end of another night. We are not making the progress on autoplay that I was hoping that we would. I really wanted us to get to 14 points on this day, so we could send it into beta, but we did not hit that stage yet. I don't want to have too many programmers on there kind of screwing it up, so I was thinking I'd send Caleb to education, but wait a minute, he's already in class, isn't he? So we probably ought to send somebody else in for some education. So Andrew seems to be pretty well educated. We'll go with Carrie. She needs to be educated in probably 3D programming. Hey, look at that. It's like I remembered what I did. It's crazy. And there we go. That's good. So autoplay is looking good. The support's looking good on everything else. We are going to go ahead and jump ahead to the next month here. There we go. So we're down to $1.1 million and we were at 1.3. So we are losing money pretty fast, which is not good considering that we're not really selling much of anything right now. We definitely need to be making some more money, and we're going to need to be making some more money pretty quick. Now, that's not really going on in my head as I'm playing. More right now, I'm like, oh, I got to send Darius off to do something. I guess I will send him off to more education because why not? Money grows on trees. We can afford to do that. So there he's going to get some algorithm education, and we'll send him to do that. Over here, oh, marketing is going good. I don't need to worry about anything. I'm the best at this game ever. And there's the people walking around and me moving my mouse. It's still taking us a long time to get autoplay up to the proper stage, but we're going to try to do it. And then I'm going to put in a half-assed effort to do a, oh, wait, that's next month. Sorry, spoiler alert. There's a half-assed effort coming up next month or in January or something like that. So I apologize. I did not do that. That's right. We were getting it up to 14. I'm going to promote it. Yes, exactly. Promotion time. Do it. There we are. And now I need to put it into the press build, because if we don't have a press build now, we will not build up the maximum number of followers before it gets released at the start of February. So there's our press build. We've got our whole ass behind that one. And we're going to let it run until here, and now watch, it's going to probably drop down to $900,000 after I call in these numbskulls to do whatever repairs or whatever they need to do. We're going to continue losing money because we're just not selling much of anything. Caleb wants a raise. Fine, you're a manager, you can get a raise. I mean, I can't really do much about it. And oh, we still have $1 million, so that's good. At least we're not down below $1 million. And we're building up a few followers there. I can't read the number. Is that 9,000? Yeah, that's all right. But keep in mind, we had 40,000 for the operating system when it was released. And it didn't, I mean, it made us a decent amount of money, which is fine. But like, it's not feeding our gravy train now. And we're only a couple of years down the road. So we definitely need to get a hit with autoplay if we're going to continue surviving. But you know, we'll make do. Worst case scenario, we'll downsize, lay people off. I don't really want to have to do any of those things, but I may have expanded too quickly. I told myself that I wanted to be careful of that and not expand too quickly, but you know, I guess I did, and didn't really pay enough attention to being cautious. So here, this is all kind of a waste of time because I start to set up this. Actually, that's the whole benefit of recording this afterwards, isn't it? So what I had done there is I had set up this project and gotten everything set up for it, and then I clicked out because I realized that Elation is Facile does not have the skill needed to work on that project. So instead I decided to send her to a class, and then after the episode was over, I was like, hey, wait a minute, I've never started that project. So I got a little confused, I guess, or I don't know what the word is for it, but it was dumb. That's the real answer there. Is I did something kind of dumb, and it's like, oh hey, I'm editing this. I can just edit that right out, no problem. One of the benefits of actually taking the time to edit. Now, I'm only editing it because my computer crashed. I'm not really sure. It was really weird. Like everything froze up, and then the computer just shut itself down. I don't think I've ever, well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know that that has happened with this computer ever, but it may have. But it was very disturbing, and fortunately, the first 15 minutes of this video was not lost, and there was an autosave on Software Incorporated, because I would have been pretty discouraged if that was not the case. Here I'm looking at the sales and marketing, which have both been very pathetic for our software. So I'm shutting down all the marketing and, kind of discouraged that we didn't have any sales. But, you can't win the game every time from the very beginning. Whatever, some sentence that seems sensible and kind of explains what's going on. Yeah, now we are running it at top speed, and people are walking around and talking to each other and drinking water. It is getting towards the end of January. We need to release autoplay because it's going to go, and here's where I half-ass it. I'm like, oh yeah, I should do a press release here at the last minute to build up some additional followers. And it's like, no, that was a bad idea because you're only going to have like 2 hours to work on this press release, and you're not really going to get that much, out of it. We have 17,000 followers right now. And when we released that, what did we get? Like no additional followers? I was actually worried that I might have lost followers from putting out such a shoddy press release. Hopefully it doesn't have a negative effect on our sales or anything. This software needs to do well for us because we are burning through money, and we need to start having a positive cash flow. Now, it's a good thing I didn't start up the software that I was designing, that I accidentally stopped designing because I was designing something that was bigger than necessary. I think that the program I set up in between episodes is actually going to be something that we can get done before we run out of cash, and hopefully something that will bring in some good sales for us. Here I decided against making 50,000 copies. We're only going to make 20,000 copies. It's like, why keep throwing away our money? And we will see if we're able to make a profit off of it. I was also very impressed that it automatically assigned the support team to support audio play. That's a huge, like that's just awesome. I'm really, really happy with that. So thank you for doing that. But we're going to have our standard programmers help out with that too, because they don't have too much to do. And that's going to be it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Leave me a comment, click that like button, and I hope to see you again real soon for the next episode. Bye.